Good morning, America. My name is Danny. I'm a 48-year-old American. This is my show, Danny's Pits. Not for children, so if you're under the age of 18, it's not for you. I want to start off by saying Happy 4th of July, Independence Day. Even though today's the day after, I guess we all survived and everything's all is well, and celebrate another damn year of American freedom. Topic of today's pit, though, is going to be, I don't even know if this is a topic really, but it basically goes like this: show me how stupid you are by continuing just talking. This goes out specifically to Whoopi Goldberg on The View, the matriarch or patriarch, even maybe. I don't know. I've never really don't know. Anyways, she's all up in arms. 45-year precedent shot down affirmative action. She says the 14th Amendment was put into place for equal protection. But if there had been equal protection, they wouldn't have needed to put in the 14th Amendment. And I want to say, whoopee. They put that in 45 years ago. Things were a lot different back then than they are now. Okay? We've already come full circle on this. Okay? The white man is now the minority. We know this. And it is whatever. But she's saying that the 14th Amendment was supposed to protect, and help the minorities get in the affirmative action. You got to have so many blacks, so many Mexicans, so many Asians, so many whatever to fill their quotas. I wrote some notes here. I'm just trying to say, okay, so she says all that and basically saying, if we were all treated equally, they never would have had to make the 14th Amendment. But like I just said, that was 45 years ago. Okay, we don't need affirmative action now. If you want to go to college, there's no other way than by going. Okay, and don't give me your race thing. I have a cousin I love dearly. She's half Hispanic, half Asian. Came up on the poor side of town and worked her way through city college to get to junior college to finally, long story short, she's a PA now. Okay, her house is as big as almost the neighborhood she used to grow up in. Okay, and no, she's not black technically, but she's a woman and of minority, and she rocked it. For you, Tina. Knocked it out of the park. Didn't have one thing given to her. Took out her student loans. She has paid off her student loans. She's not one of these, he promised he'd forgive my student loans, and now he's saying he won't. What am I going to do? You're going to pay the loan that you signed, the line there that says you will pay the loan before Biden ever even burped up college money forgiveness, whatever. That's kind of always reminds me of some of these military guys that they join for the GI Bill, the college scholarship, of course, and then 2 years into their service, a war or an action or something will break out, and then it's like, send him home. My son didn't sign up for this. Yeah, he did. When he raised his hand and swore to be a Marine, he signed up for that, whether he's working a desk or pounding a jungle. Now I'm a little bit off topic, so let me bring it back. What Whoopi basically said was black people need affirmative action to get into college. That's what Whoopi said. Her own words. She worded it a little differently, but basically now that it's gone, there's going to be no equality. It's going to be just colleges filled with white people, no blacks, and I say to her, prove it. There is a substantial amount of, let's say, one race in college than the other, but that also stems from how many of one race graduated high school versus the other. How many are incarcerated at the age of 17 versus the other. I mean, there's a lot of other factors that go into this, okay? And I'm not just singling out any one particular people. I'm just saying because it's Whoopi and I know who she's talking about, I'll address that. Here's something my dad taught me, Whoopi. Life isn't fucking fair. Okay, you can study your ass off and just not ever pull the grades in, or you could do like me. Believe it or not, I scored like a 1400 on my SATs. I didn't go to college. I regret it every day, but I didn't go, and it wasn't because of the color of my skin when I took that test. That's just what came out of here when I took that test, because I was the type of guy that liked to read. I read everything and I absorbed stuff. A lot of people out there are the same way. You read something once, it's in your brain forever. But anyway, like I said, now I'm kind of getting to the 5-minute mark. Whoopi basically said black people cannot get into college without affirmative action. If I was a black person, I'd be waking up this morning creating my own blog and saying, screw you, Whoopi, watch me go. You know, like the old saying goes, "Oh yeah, hold my drink," and watch people like my cousin succeed in ways that people that are 14 shades whiter can't seem to do. Okay, so you know, there's no perfect race, there's no perfect anything. You know, it's taken me a while to actually wrap my head around this, but America is all different colors. We might have been founded by white people from England and whatnot, but 2023 America, Americans of all colors. I've heard on one debate a Pakistani man get up and speak so passionately about how much he loves America and all the opportunities that he's had since he's gotten here. I wish I'd have wrote his name down because I'd tell you check him out. But he didn't blame one person for any stumbling block that was ever put in front of him. He just kept pushing too. So I guess that's to sum up the pit. Quit blaming other people because you can't get off your ass and do the work. Unless you're willing to get off your ass, do the work, and then they deny your admission, now you might have a case. But until that day comes, shut up, do your work, take your test, get as high a grades as you possibly can, and you could walk into any four-year college you want. And if you don't believe me, I'm 48. If you don't believe me, ask your parents about this. You know, and as far as student loan debt forgiveness, screw that. Who can afford right now to pay for that? So anyways, with that being said, you know, I'm kind of rambly, but that's okay. It's all right. It's my pit. I do what I want. Anyway, I hope you guys were all safe yesterday. Hope you still got all your fingers. Some of you still hope you got your butt cracked. Nothing. Old joke. Anyways, like I always say, stay vigilant, America. Keep looking forward, but once in a while, look behind you. Might be somebody blaming your skin color because they didn't graduate high school or something. Anyway, like I always say, I love you all. I love America. And like I end the show, God bless you. And God bless these wonderful and beautiful United States of America that we are lucky as hell to be living in. Even in these times, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. It's still early. Hug the people you love, and I'll catch you next time.